was heartbroken. I was depressed. I was lost. Just angry of all the choices I've made, and just broken.
I know you see me. I know you hear me, Lord.
I was just brought up of my family doing drugs, of heroin. Just always, knocking on the door as a little kid, just making sure, one of my family members were okay. I dropped out of school at 7th grade, and I got pregnant at 14, had my daughter at 15. I lost my mom right before I turned 18. I got involved of working at a strip joint, waitressing, and then just met a wrong crowd and started using meth. I started drinking, but started using ecstasy. I would get sober for a couple years, then I just found the same routine, would go back doing the same thing. I can probably think of just any kind of excuse to just lead me back to doing drugs, to fulfill that emptiness that I had. And even when she was like all messed up like that, I would tell her all the time that you're gonna get better. I know you're not gonna be like this. And she would tell me like, I am, and like, I'm not gonna be like this. And I would believe in her, and I would tell her like, okay, like I believe in you, you're not gonna be like this. And my daughter, my family went looking for me, and I would just hide from them, to just numb all the pain that I was going through. Nobody knew what I was going through. And I would just get myself deeper into my addiction. And no matter whatever she did, that I was still my mom, and I was gonna be by her side through everything, no matter what she did. And it just, as I got older, it just kind of like, I was tired of it, and I was tired of seeing my mom the way she was. And I had to leave her so that she can get better on her own. Because if me being there wasn't helping her, then I don't know what will. I thought that would hit rock bottom. My daughter, telling me that she was gonna live with her dad, and then she moved with her dad. But it just led me to do more drugs.
I know you see me. I know you hear me, Lord.
And I knew I was done. I knew that I was willing to do whatever it takes to change my life. And so I got into the mission. I knew the day that I walked into the doors, I was willing to open up to anything that this program had for me. I didn't even know what I was getting myself into. A week after I came into the program, I let Jesus into my life, and I opened my heart to whatever he has for my life. Now when I come across things and issues or things in my life, instead of turning to drugs, I turn into God. But when I graduated, it was a big thing. Because like I said, I dropped out of school at 7th grade, so I've never accomplished anything in my life. And so it was a big accomplishment. It's for something I put my mind to, and I accomplished it, and I did it. It's just amazing what God does and how real he is. This is the longest I've ever been sober in my whole life. I got blessed with a job right after I graduated the mission. Not only that, I got blessed with the second job. I'm working 2 jobs right now. I've got my license. I haven't had my license over 9 years. And I started saving for a car, and I got blessed with my own first car. I never think that would happen. I went from doing drugs, selling drugs, to having 2 jobs and my car and my daughter back into my life. My daughter came back to live with me, and she attended high school, and she also graduated BHS, and just so proud of her, and it's a big accomplishment for her and for me. I didn't think she would ever come back to me. All I want is for her to have a good life, a godly life, is to seek God. I mean, I wasn't brought up to know these things. So now that I'm still learning, I want my daughter to learn all these things and for her to pass it down.